Go ahead, say your name for the camera.
My name is Richard Shaw.
And you are the?
I am the sports director for Montego Bay Prep.
Awesome. As the lone prep school in the tournament in Montego Bay, how do you feel about the tournament?
I think it's a very good tournament, very necessary, and we're happy to be a part of it.
Awesome. Why do you think the turnout for the prep schools was so much different in comparison to the primary schools?
I think traditionally prep schools don't really focus as much on athletics, and certainly football is one of those, even though it's popular, is one of those sports. But as you see, we're here representing.
And we're absolutely happy to have you. Considering that there's so much research that shows that children who participate in sports overall, they do better academically. Why do you think that we still have such a pushback at the principal level for kids to participate in initiatives like these and other sporting events?
I wouldn't agree that there is a pushback at the principal level. I think, and not just prep school, I think there are so many dynamics that happens in our society that you have to make sure that you prioritize what it is that you want to focus on any particular school. I think traditionally prep school focus more on the academics and a lot of these statistics that are coming out, because we're keeping up with them, that these statistics shows that yes, the way that the world is changing, and one can look at even the access to tools that teachers and even the kids would have kind of even balanced the playing field for not only academics but also for sports. So I think we can now push the forefront that argument, not only for primary school but also for prep schools, that sports is definitely so many things. And I think at this age and at this stage, the primary thing is the confidence that a child have in knowing that if it's the fitness that they need to get fit, if it's a confidence that they need in themselves. Because you know what? All kids, have the capacity to learn with the proper guidance, prep school guidance, primary school guidance. If we can even make that distinction, continue to make that distinction. So I see the fact that the Montego Bay Prep is here, and I think it's the only prep school, and we have other primary school, I think we even need to educate now that the lines across sports and academics, we must stop looking at it in those traditional ways, right? So absolutely. I think we're getting there. I think we're working on that.
Absolutely, Coach. Yes. On the last point, Montego Bay Prep didn't advance to the semifinals. Yes. However, you had the largest turnout in terms of parental support. Yes. How important is that for you, and how important do you think that is for your children to have the family support at tournaments like these and just overall as part of their school life?
Yes. Well, let me say first and foremost, we didn't advance to the next tournament, but we made so much advancement for the kids, for the parents. Congratulations to all the other schools that did advance. And let me tell you, for me, the best moments was, of course, having all the parents, but parents interacting with each other. But the best moments was these kids after a game, win or lose, walked and shook hands, and many of them knew each other from the community. Many of them knew each other from other schools. What an advancement! Of course, now, let me say, watch out for Montego Bay Prep.
Absolutely, Coach.
Right? Because we know we prioritize, but winning, not at all cost, but winning to set a mark. And even if you don't achieve that mark, that ultimately you keep striving to win, but not at all costs.
Absolutely.
So we will be advancing, not to this tournament. Watch out for Montego Bay Prep.
Love that. Thank you so much, Coach, and congratulations to your team.
That's right. Exactly.